just ended in the 90s. Which means a lot of the people that were passing in the streets here probably lived through a time where racial discrimination was enforced by law. Probably a lot of the people here have memories and spent decades of their life in a time where people were getting punished for the offense of having the wrong skin color by the government. We learned about a place called District 6, which was deemed as a whites-only neighborhood, despite the fact that tens of thousands of non-white people lived there. So something like 60,000 people were evicted. It's almost like when you learn about the history of the Mongolians, for example, the brutal, ruthless Mongolian Empire is 1,000 years ago. It's not as impactful because it's so long ago. Whereas apartheid is so recent, even a very simple museum that's almost one room,
Right.
is still very impactful. So I'd still recommend it. We also learned that it wasn't just white people and black people living together. There was more than a few races, including Indonesian and Malay,
Right.
which is why we got the idea to come to Bo-Kaap. What's amazing, and this is just my opinion, especially with young people in South Africa, you see a lot of white people and black people hanging out together. It's only 30 years old, but it feels like it's at least a generation or more behind because people seem to be getting on pretty well. So I would recommend those museums, despite the fact that they're very simple. Take you 15 minutes to go to the whole museum, both of them. That being said, the vlog continues. So far, good first impressions of South Africa.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Good impressions. Let's keep going. You know what it is too about South Africa? It just depends where you walk. Because some places, quite clean, quite safe, buildings are modern, and then you turn a corner and it's a bit more sketchy and your nose is filled with a scent of pee, you know? It's tough to always be on the right track in terms of what's a good neighborhood and what's a good walkway. Sometimes you just gotta go with the flow because you never know what's around the corner. It could be very good or a little bit more sketchy, honestly.
And I like some of this type of buildings here in Cape Town. It looks almost like we're in New Orleans. Very nice.
Good eye. My wife, by the way, loves a balcony.
I do.
When I get money one day, I'm gonna buy you a house with a balcony.
Oh yes.
You always notice a good balcony. Okay, look at that. We learned something. Or I think we learned something. I think marijuana is legal.
Maybe, yeah.
A cannabis shop. I don't know if that's officially endorsed by Mike Tyson, but that is a Mike Tyson marijuana shop. There you have it.